Council. Could I ask the clerk to call the roll, please?
Honorable Mayor Schoenheider.
Here.
Alderman Novit.
Here.
Alderman Waldeck.
Here.
Alderman Moore.
Here.
Alderman Pendleton.
Here.
Alderman Tack is absent. Alderman Reisenberg.
Here.
Alderman Palmer is absent. Alderman Edelman.
Here.
Mr. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Biddy, very much. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. First item on the agenda this evening is comments by mayor, and before I take them, I would like to extend a special welcome this evening to the Boy Scouts from troop number 46. Guys, you want to raise your hand out there? There we are. They're here tonight working on their Eagle Merit Badge and citizenship in the community. So welcome. Great to have you here, and congratulations. Keep up the hard work. Next item is the appointment for the Gorton Board. Sarah Lamphere is up for appointment this evening. She's from Ward 1. And I would ask for an approval and a motion to approve her appointment.
So moved.
Do I have a second? All those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, she's approved. Congratulations, and thank you, Sarah, for your volunteering. Next item on the agenda is the Arbor Day proclamation, and I'd like to read it, if you'll allow me to do so. Whereas Arbor Day will be officially observed in the state of Illinois on Friday, April 25th, 2014, by proclamation of the governor, and the planting of trees on Arbor Day is a traditional activity throughout the state and the city of Lake Forest. And whereas Lake Forest, with its environment of natural areas, is particularly dedicated to the observance of this day, and has consistently throughout its history enacted ordinances to preserve its trees and other natural assets. And whereas citizens groups, garden clubs, private and public institutions have actively supported preservation efforts and the renewal of natural areas through tree planting and landscape projects. And whereas the celebration of Arbor Day 2014 in Lake Forest will include the distribution of 2,000 red oak seedlings to students in public and private elementary schools, and Arbor Day 2014 will be celebrated throughout the day in programs at schools and other locations. And at Lake Forest High School, 1285 North McKinley Road, on Friday, April 25th at 10 a.m., where the city's official Arbor Day trees, one white oak tree, will be planted. And whereas trees in our city, whenever they are planted, increase property values, enhance our business and residential areas, beautify our community, and are a source of joy to gladden the hearts and promote the environmental well-being of present and future generations. And whereas the city of Lake Forest has been recognized as Tree City USA for 33 consecutive years by the National Arbor Day Foundation. Now, therefore, I, Donald P. Schoenheider, Mayor of the City of Lake Forest, do hereby proclaim Friday, April 25th, 2014, as Arbor Day in the City of Lake Forest, and I urge all citizens to support efforts to protect our trees and our woodlands, to support our city's forestry program, to plant trees on this day, and to join in the celebration ceremonies. In witness thereof, I've herein set my hand and have set the city of seal of the City of Lake Forest this third day of March, 2014. Do we need a motion to pass that proclamation? No. Thank you, Councilor. Those end my comments this evening. Next item on the agenda, comments by City Manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. Earlier this evening on the Committee of the Whole agenda, Kurt Volkman, the chairman of the Lake Forest Collaborative for Environmental Leadership, gave us a report on the work of the collaborative, thank you, and their Ravine Education Outreach Program that they've got planned for 2014. So anybody who may have tuned in now to see it, you can actually see it live and in color on the replay of the Committee of the Whole meeting early this evening. With that, I conclude my comments.
Thank you, Bob. Next item on the agenda, comments by council members. Anyone care to comment, question, George?
Yeah, I'd like to just point out there was an article published this morning in the ChicagoTribune.com. I don't know if it was also in print, about our water rate decision from our last meeting. And I think it needs to be corrected for the record. The opening sentence in this article reads, starting May 1, Lake Forest residents will see a 50% increase on their water bills. That is wrong. and it was discussed at the last meeting, and I think there are two lessons here. One is the correct number is approximately 7.2%, which is significant, but it's a far cry from 50%. And the other thing is, I think we all ought to take a lesson from this about how we refer to certain things when we're speaking in public, because that 50% number was in fact floated around. It was referring to one component of the water bill, and it just, you know, it was misconstrued by this reporter as a 50% increase in our water bills. And again, that's wrong. The overall increase on average is about 7.2%, and I just wanted to correct that for the record.
Thank you, George. Any other comments by council members?
I have one quick comment. The resident ward meetings are coming up, and the Ward 1 meeting will be Thursday, March 13th, from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at Gorton Center, hosted by Alderman Novit and myself. Hope to see everybody there.
Great. And I believe on the city's website, Susan, there's a listing of all the ward meetings, times, locations somewhere, I hope? Yes. Okay. So I would encourage you all to come out and attend those. Any other comments by the council? If none, opportunity for citizens to address the council on non-agenda items is the next item. Anyone care to address the council on a non-agenda item? Seeing none, we'll move on to the next item. Items for omnibus, I apologize. Please come up. State your name and address, please.
Bob Pasquazi, 172 Washington Road. I'm here about the downtown area allowing a donut in the train station. I mean, everybody gets excited over a donut place. We got to get something better downtown than that. We got to get business that brings in people, not just for a cup of coffee. There's no retail stuff in town anymore. And secondly, how about the garbage for that area? We got a problem right over here by our old hot dog place. It's been going on forever. Never gets straightened out. Serious stuff. How about the parking? Another good one. And then the cars, you've heard this from me for a long time, cars parking closer to the corner than they used to be. It's dangerous. I don't think anybody here on the board is in Lake Forest during the day. Mike, you know what I'm talking about.
I think we do a pretty good job.
Okay. Then what else did I have? Well, that's it. But I think that I like to see business come in. Don't get me wrong. I've been in business in Lake Forest for over 63 years. But that doesn't make any difference. That's besides the point. We need retail. We need spaces with retail in it, not coffee shop. How many coffee shops we got now? You know, too many, I think, in that location. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Pasquazi. Any other comments? Yes.
On a more upbeat note than my last, I promise.
Would you state your name and address, please? Thank you.
Yes. My name is Rami Lopat, and I live at 410 East Woodland Road. I'm on the board of the Lake Forest Preservation Foundation, and was asked to invite all of you to our upcoming educational event. And it is on Sunday, March 9th, this Sunday, from 2 to 3 at the library. And you may know architect Tom Rakovich. He will be making the presentation, and it's all about the architecture of Edwin Hill Clark, who you may know designed the library and many other prominent buildings like Dickinson Hall and the Thorne Mansion out at Broadsmoor and Ridge, the John Hughes Home, 1000 East Illinois, many, many other classic homes in Lake Forest. So we'd love residents to come. We'd love you to come. And I thank you for your attention.
That's this Sunday?
This Sunday,
2 o'clock?
March 9th, from 2 to 3 p.m. It's free.
Thanks.
Can't beat the price.
You know, I know it's not a city event, but it would be great if something like that could be videotaped and put on Channel 17.
That would be great.
Tom's a heck of a architect and speaker.
Okay, any other comments? Didn't miss any there. Move on to the next item. Items for omnibus vote consideration this evening, there are 7. As we always do, if any member of the council would like to take any separately, we will do that. Otherwise, I'll ask for a vote to approve all those after the reading. Item number 1, approval of the February 18, 2014 City Council minutes. Item number 2, re-ratify the approval of the January 21, 2014 minutes of the City Council. Item number 3, check register. Item number 4, approval of a sales contract to purchase Wedgewood Lot number 23 property. Number 5, approval of a resolution authorizing application to the 2014 ComEd Green Region Program. Number 6, request approval of the Forest Park demonstration project plans. And number 7, award a bid for the public safety vertical platform lift project. Would any member of the council like to take any of those items separately? If not, I'll look for a motion to approve.
Can I ask a question on one, or do we have to remove it as a question?
You can ask.
The vertical lift, that's an elevator at the police station, right?
Correct.
Because I read it and they never really said that, but it,
Sort of a elevator light.
okay, all right. Just wanted to make sure.
Is it for handicapped access?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a Title II compliance. We mentioned that briefly last week, that there's a certain amount paid every year or project that we're undergoing for compliance, and this would be kind of the first step in making sure that we do progress and comply.
Any
The
other
vertical
questions?
platform lift just sounded like something you'd use it in a construction site, or
Not too different.
is that the generic word for elevator? Is elevator an owned word, or?
Yeah, this is not quite as completely enclosed as an elevator. It is more of a lift, and there will be a
Okay.
shaft there and everything, so.
Okay.
Any other questions? Otherwise, I'll ask for a motion to approve the omnibus.
So moved?
Do I have a second?
Second?
Roll call vote, please.
I think Alderman Waldeck had a comment on the minutes from the committee of the whole that should probably be reflected on the minutes for this one as well,
Okay.
regarding attendees.
Yes, I have you in attendance.
You have me correctly noted as absent from the city council meetings, but not from the committee of the whole. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you were in Palm Springs.
So we are ready for a roll call.
Okay.
Alderman Novit,
Aye.
Alderman Waldeck,
Aye.
Alderman Moore,
I,
Alderman Pendleton,
Aye.
Alderman Reisenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Edelman.
And can I just state, I think the city staff did a great job in marketing and moving those lots on Wedgewood quickly.
I would agree.
6 yeas, 0 nay, motion carries.
Thank you, Betty, very much. Next item on the agenda, ordinances. Any ordinance tonight? I don't believe so. Next item, new business. There had been one item, but it is no longer on tonight's agenda, so I don't believe we have any new business this evening. Any other additional business to come before the council this evening? If not, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.
No record.
Hi.